Bob, I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. You not ass. You just don't. You just do the same shit too much.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we should have a fun one on our hands. It's the Cowboys coming in at 4-3, going up against the Chiefs, who come in at 2-6.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage.
I mean, yeah, but like when we played the other day, that little emotion and going up the middle shit was working for you. But when I realized you couldn't do nothing else, I was just shutting up to stop that
loud. It's
motivation.
still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yeah.
Fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Might be too many people in his house.
Pickup of 28 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Justin Durant coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. On second down, here's Mahomes. Caught right side, Davis. And to the 42-yard line here. And
this
brought
nigga
down
won't keep
there.
listening.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. A big play on third down for the Chiefs. 47 yards.
All right, here we go.
He might just be that ass.
Here's Mahomes being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chidobe Awuzie, the rookie from Colorado. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Left, left, left. Watch left, left, left. Everyone, come on. Wide, ain't it? Gun. Check nine, check nine.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second down and 4.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. There we go.
Now Prescott.
Check 43.
His throw incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And now it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Tight left. Everyone going to 53. Hey, four down, four down.
Prescott from the gun. A dump off to Elliott. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Zeke with a shake and bake, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run that time by Elliott, and even 50 yards on the ground. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's first and goal. Shift together here from the D-line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Like that again?
Pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
Just tell me you want the first one, bro.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They run for it with Morris. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. And now here comes Kansas City. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he's going to get this one all the way up past the 20-yard line. A good pick up there on 20 yards. On first down, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. No matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, here we go. Good.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get
the
a
Black
hand
Knights.
and tip it away.
Good. Keep that tight right there. Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner.
It don't matter.
The real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And able to find Conley. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
You should have took a screenshot and posted that shit in the chat. But like, should I give Forsman? He dropped 3 times.
Single. Slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. All right, here we go.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes out to the
Black Knights.
complete to his running back. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Push him back.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
If he try to say something like, nigga, I was watching.
Watch it now, Barney. Leopard. Detroit. All right, here we go.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
9th play of the drive coming up.
My whole thing is you losing no matter what. There's no way you can give up a fair sound when you was losing.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's caught. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Let's go, Heavy. I know what you got. Heavy?
Now it's Mahomes again. Under pressure, down he goes.
All right, now,
Sacked at the 10. Sean Lee. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Leopard. All right, here we go. Green 30. All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit. All right, here we go. 3-19.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Reset, cut right. Hurry up, here we go. Our time.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Justin Durant in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now he's forced out left. And probably a wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Fuck.
And the kick by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, stream for real this time, because I'm going to post that shit in the chat so that way.
At their own 1, so they're able to march it into field goal range and get 3.
I thought that was a very poised, dare say classy sort of a drive. Backed up in the shadow of your own end zone, yet you come out of it and put points on the
Be
board.
like, ain't nobody, nah, he trying to, he holding up the league because he...
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Reminder later tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Yeah, there sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 9, the unofficial halfway point of the season with the Lions and Packers from Lambeau.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 4 down. 4 down. Alert. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. Right there. 56. Squeeze, squeeze. Double, double.
He been doing that shit for all the niggas that I added. He just mad I won a Super Bowl in his league and he ain't even made playoffs yet.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Everyone going to 53. Safety's creeping. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Now the 7th-year man, Chris Jones, on to kick. Back deep for Kansas City, DeAnthony Thomas. Returnable for Thomas. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. A first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And the 49ers are out to the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Over. No. Check. Patriot. Check three.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 30, 20, and a cut to the right and some and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Butker now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now here come the Cowboys. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
You got double tight.
You got 3 down.
Wide
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Take 4.
Here we go. Wide single. 154. Wide
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. He got 29 yards that time.
Well,
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they knew there were going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Around the NFL, second quarter in Santa Clara. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing
Nah, fuck
the
that.
things
Just
that
had a
went
nigga
well in
send
the
me, bro.
first
Ain't nobody
half
got time
and
for this
wanting
nigga
more
keep
of
bitching
that.
and crying about
Sure, you've got to go over
the
some
L
of the
he was
errors and
gonna
clean
take
up some
anyway.
things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
You gotta be
Ezekiel
kidding me,
Elliott
dog.
gonna take it the distance. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 76 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
No. Check. Patriot. Watch you now, Barney.
He lost.
Little motion now from the tight end. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
You got 4 down. I got him. Set. Detroit. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Hot. Detroit. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard. Set. Look at Green. 39. 56. 39. Hey, turn it out. Gone. Watch you now, Barney. Hot. It's coming. Double up.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
Shift. He's checking. Crash. Here we go now.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Twist.
It's brought in by Harris. Call it a 3-yard gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. Big call coming on 3rd down. Some boots coming down.
JJ don't play no fucking game.
After that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
No.
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Gone.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Detroit! Over! Switch gears. Detroit!
down. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
Strong left. Strong left. Strong left. Hey, here we go. We're going to 54. Wide. Kill.
Tim carry now for Alia. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Got three down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A good pickup there, a 22.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
SOS. Wide 80.
A first down carry by Elliott. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Again, it's Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We got three.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Flush to his right. And some space here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Right side complete to Butler. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Tight right. Here we go. Wide 8.
Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Again to Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Tight end.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
It's a keeper with Prescott, and he'll get in. Touchdown,
What?
Cowboys. Dak Prescott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, eluding the tackle. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Check curls.
Here we go now. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Over. Detroit.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but I look like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now a handoff, running off tackle right. Runs over him. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Anything to make of this or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week and now a 3rd.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This isn't on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it high and tight, all the while doing that and not slowing down his running and his ability to move the ball forward.
Now it's 2nd and 7. Prescott now from the 50. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 58 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try to help against the run.
Double tight, double tight.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. They'll run again with Hunt. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Prescott off play action. And he finds Beasley complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And now running right through him.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Left. Watch.
Now let's go. Gun.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. He's going to go deep for Conley. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for KC. 44 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl?
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
Yeah, in the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed.
Check it out, Reed.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments in this one. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check 37. Check 37.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, here we go. Gun. We got 4.
Prescott from the gun. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. So the D-line's going to spread out. They give this to Elliott. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. They go to Elliott again. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
Under 10. Under 10.
Williams, a man in motion right.
Dash. Go now.
Here's Prescott. Oh, he's looking long for Witten. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Here's Thomas. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. They are on to the fourth quarter now, by the way, in Santa Clara. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. He'll look to throw. taken down. Sean Lee in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a desperation throw deep down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chidobe Awuzie, the rookie from Colorado. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct. And what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Well, I know at points of this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal.
I don't know where he went, Chuck. What's up?